Alright, we good. Hey there, guys. It's Metro. We are back as expected in Nagrand. Getting to it. Got a couple hours here, and we're gonna get some water elementals. So we'll see what we can do to keep this interesting. I was already thinking about just going like full silent and no cam and everything. But we'll see what we can do. I mean, we're literally just gonna be grinding mobs for the next few hours. So if that's not engaging, I understand. But that's the challenge, so I want to document everything we do. Now I got some of these potions. I'm going to throw one on. I think as long as I don't die. Oh, did I not pick them up? Fuck. Alright, we're heading back. Didn't pick them up. Anyway, I got some of those, just a little bit of experience potion just to try to make this go even faster. Normally haven't been using them just because I don't feel like they're within the scope of the challenge. They don't give that much more experience, but it helps a bit. And it's going to help a lot because we are trying to level too. We barely got 2 bars of rested, as you see. This is not the fastest way to level, that's for sure, but right now I'm looking at this as like a checklist. If I can get enough materials to make the items, then I'm done. I'm done with TBC. And then we can go back to Classic and do the same thing there. And once I finish those 2 things, once I get all the transmogs that I wanted from both of these expansions, then we can go on, whatever level we are, we can move on to actual challenging stuff. So that is what the plan is for now. So let's go ahead and execute that plan. But yeah, I have seen a lot of people. The reason I was talking about the know anything is because I have seen a lot of people talk about, or not talk about, but do like what they're calling it, like ASMR leveling. I don't look at that as ASMR, but they are doing it where like the music and like the ambience is the focal point of the leveling. Like just the different sounds and things might help trigger people into a feeling of comfort. And I think I would agree, honestly. That's what this UI concept is supposed to do, really. Like, that's why I made it in the first place, was to get more a whole, like a full WoW experience, right? Like, we've been talking a lot about this this lack of, or this like abundance of satisfaction, right? Like dopamine abundance. And I think WoW is a great example of it. Like the UI and all the different things that happen in the game are so like, oh, press this button. Oh, press this button. Oh, do this thing. You know, like it's such a dopamine like derived game. The hits of dopamine that you get might easily cancel themselves out over time, you know? I'm trying to find a way down. Here it is. Yeah, so just turning all that stuff off, just turning all the clutter off, makes the game feel completely different. And I think that is evidence that every once in a while it's good to just go backwards in the game. Whether or not it's progression, whether or not it's, you know, content, I don't know. Whatever is good for you, give it a try. And see how it feels. Oh, fuck. Man, what the hell's with the other players? Alright, don't want to have to turn war mode off, but hopefully we're not going to get... Is that 2 people? I can't tell. Let's just go over here. Hopefully there's not a lot of people here. Hope this isn't going to be some like high competition area for some reason. But considering I see no mobs, we are potentially in that position. 10% experience, definitely not something I want to lose when I'm doing something already very poor for leveling. Alright, what do we got? We have 1 mode of water. The goal is 30. It doesn't take that long, I'm reassuring myself what I'm trying to say. Trying to convince myself of that. We'll find out if that's true or not. It doesn't matter. We have multiple hours here, plenty of time. The only thing that could stop us is us hitting 80, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I'm sure. But once we get, I think 30, we'll say 30 motes of water, we'll look and say, okay, that's probably enough. We'll go to wherever we might get motes of fire. We'll get 30 of that, whatever. Like, we have to do the math on them again, but whatever we need, we will get enough to craft 1 set. And then from then on, we might just make purchases. I don't know. The thing is, like, I'm gaining experience from doing this, so there's no reason not to do it. But it's certainly not the fastest way to level, so I have to balance both. I do have to level the character. But, you know, this is why this is a fun concept, because, like, to come here and do this at max level, I'm just never even going to think about doing it. Like, it would never even cross my mind. Oh, let me at 120 come and kill these mobs. No chance. Even with party sync, I don't think I would do it. It just wouldn't be fun. I'd be doing it on a character that had not gained nothing other than potentially transmog. You know, okay, here we go. Let's get a big pack here. Got the CDs. But yeah, it's like just never gonna happen on something that's not a leveling character. So it's really a good option for this. I feel like it. Like, even if you level slowly, it's still getting something that I would want to do at max level done anyway, to get some of these transmogs. And it's definitely just a lot more exciting, honestly, than just level. I just can't level. Me and Cop tried leveling the Dark Iron characters that we had started that challenge with all those months ago. And man, we did it for about not even. It was like an hour and a half, and that was just it. It's just too freaking boring, man. Leveling a character without any difficulty whatsoever is just no fun. I just can't enjoy it. I'm sure people are the complete opposite. I mean, I know people are the complete opposite. They want no challenge. They want these characters to max level, but the thing is, I don't really care. Like, if I wanted it at max level, I would just boost it. Like, if it was like, shit, I need this Warlock at max level. Okay, 60 bucks, whatever. Not that big of a deal. It's a lot of money, but it's really not that big of a deal, considering how much time I'd spend, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see how leveling this character goes. My gear is breaking, though. I'm a bit concerned with that. I assume by the time we're done here today, it's going to be fully broken. It means I'm going to have to go find somewhere to repair. I don't know if there's another place in this zone that you could repair at. I'll have to look. Oh, we only got 2 so far. Not a good first 3 minutes here. We started almost exactly at 3 here, so it's 3:03. Let's not count the minutes, though. Jesus, that's gonna get. Oh, that would be real bad. Okay, we're 4 minutes in, guys. How many do we have? 2. Okay, we're 7 minutes in. How many do we have? 3. That was always like an exercise in, like, I don't know what they were hoping for. When we were in like middle school or like lower education, whenever we'd get, like, it was like a form of discipline or something. They'd make us raise our hand every time the clock ticked a minute, and I never understood that. It's like, what's the point? You're making you hate your life, basically. Like, fuck, this sucks, I guess is what the point of it was. But I never understood it, because I would always just kind of zone out and think about other stuff and let other people, like the people who were actually paying attention to the clock, I would just, when they would raise their hand, I would just back down. Yeah, it wasn't hard to zone out for a minute, honestly. Well, that DK has seemingly moved on, or he's just got plenty of mobs on his side. There's a lot of mobs coming up here. Is there CD back up? Probably not. Oh, it is. Okay, good. Let's get this big old pack here. Oh, there's 4 mobs. Low risky, huh? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're all fucking casters, though. Okay, let's just hearthstone. Put dots up on all of them. And then we will just drain, I guess. We can get some chaos bolts off. We're not really taking much damage. As long as the infernal doesn't die. That would be a disaster. Yeah, 4 is perfectly fine. As long as I'm near full health when I do it, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that was easy. Easy. No freaking loot, though. That didn't kill it? Fuck. Immolate. That poison bolt might kill me if I don't drain, so let's, yeah, I would have probably came really close. Let's finish it up. Man, see, that's tough right there. We just killed 6 mobs and nothing. Popped all of our CDs to do it. And we didn't get a single thing. Need to do some icon replacement for this this Warlock. There's a lot of really good Warlock Warcraft 3 icons that I should definitely add. I've forgotten how to do it, honestly. I still have the stuff on my old PC. I need to load that up, honestly. Maybe I don't want to load it now. I should do it now because I'll probably forget if I don't have the PC on, but I don't want to forget that it's on and then have it on all night and not realize it's on. It's definitely a waste of electricity. I don't know how much PCs use electricity-wise, but I'd imagine having 2 computers running instead of 1 is not necessarily frugal. This is gonna aggro, isn't it? Kill that one, and then we got this one, no problem. Another hearthstone. Oh yeah, look, it shows the CD. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. It shows the CD of Infernal. Okay. Well, we could use that to our advantage. We don't even need weak cores, man. Who needs weak cores? I need to just put all the CDs eventually on that, and then that'd be good. In fact, we could even just use that to use the CDs, honestly. But not necessarily needed. This add-on is like low-key overpowered for this. It's kind of interesting. I wonder obviously whoever created this never would have thought that this was going to be used in this way, but like an add-on that like hides, like it could have like dozens of things in that, right? Like I'm pretty sure you could have as many as you want. I don't think there's a limit. So I can put every single friggin' spell on there and then just have no action bars at all, and it would be fine. Like it's actually almost exactly what I was looking for, you know what I mean? And I didn't even realize it. Guess that guy was just passing through. I don't see where he could have gone. Or maybe he was doing a quest and he finished it. That's also a possibility. Here we got another big pull coming. Uh-oh. Taking a lot of auto attacks. It's gonna be so close. Kill it. Okay. Woo. It's about as efficient as you can get right there. I can't really see much improvement on that. I mean, I guess I could always get better, but unless it's a rotational thing, I don't know what else I can be doing to do more. Kill 4 mobs basically in that time. I don't think there's anything. Not sure there's much I could do. The only thing is if I can get more mobs. If I can get more mobs and dog's loose. Anyway, if I can get more mobs and actually use the AoE that we have, that'd be the only way that it'd be better. Especially because I actually have the AoE talent now. I should probably try that. Instead of putting dots on everything, I should probably use the soul shards I have to put out Rain of Fire. Probably. Could you hear that? I wonder. Not like anybody's gonna answer within the next month, next year probably. We'll see how this goes. I hope to finish this before the month extra experience, but I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. That's potentially 15 days away, and I probably only got another maybe 30 hours of play in those 15 days. I don't know. It depends on how long I push it. I just really don't want to burn out. I don't want to do nothing but this for the next 3 weeks. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do to get this done, so we'll see. There's going to be a time where we're probably going to have to call it Nomad-wise. and just finish up leveling. Pretty much like where we get by tomorrow is probably where we end up having to finish. If I grind here for the next 3 hours and don't get enough water elementals, then yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but there's got to be a ceiling on the possibility here, because we can't just... Like, if we spend 3 hours and don't get a single level and don't have enough water elemental things, then that's just going to have to be it. We're going to have to get them off the auction house instead. Because I definitely, like... Some of the other characters, I literally didn't care how long it took. Like, the blacksmith one, I literally don't care how long that takes. I had no real interest in playing that character. Although now I do really want an Alliance Paladin, but for a different reason. I probably won't make it that Paladin. I'd probably make I have a free boost. I'd probably use it on an Alliance Paladin, honestly. We'll see, though. I might wait. I'm probably going to try to wait until Shadowlands is at least testable to see what changes. Because I'd hate to use a boost on a Paladin, have 2 Paladins on Alliance, and not want to play either of them. Like, if they, like, gut Holy Pally again. Right now, it's really fun to play Holy Pally in 5-mans. And I don't know if that's going to continue being the case, so... Honestly, wouldn't even mind leveling a Holy Pally, like, normally, actually. I might even just do that, to be honest. Holy Pally is, like, really fun to play right now. They're really fun in open world because of basically 2 really strong PvP talents. And they're also really fun to play in 5-mans because of Glimmer and Beacon of Virtue, or whatever it's called. So as long as those things stick around, then I definitely will have fun. But I'd imagine Glimmer is probably going to have a retirement party. And whether or not it's going to be baked into the class somehow, we'll see. It definitely won't be anywhere near as strong. It's very strong numerically, but I don't really interface with its playstyle, so I don't even really care. As long as Holy Pally keeps... Really, the big thing is... what the hell's the name of it? That first tier talent. Bestow Faith? No, that's the other talent on that row, I think. Crusader's Might or something like that. It's a talent that whenever you use Crusader Strike, it reduces the CD of Holy Shock. That's the thing that makes it fun to play all over the place. Because it basically turns into a DPS. Like, typically healers have like a limit on their globals. Like, they do not have a full rotation. But as a Holy Pally, you come very close to having a full rotation. When you have Avenging Wrath up or whatever, Holy Crusade, I don't know the names of the spells. Not my strong suit up. When you have the different the 2 different CDs up, you can easily do like a full rotation without like you're actually capped. Like, you don't have enough globals to use the spells as fast as you would want to use them. The problem is when you don't have those CDs up, that's when it becomes an issue. So you need really high haste for that to be true. Like, if you want it to be like completely whatever, not global capped outside of CDs, you would need extremely high haste. And that's another thing that's really cool about Holy Pally right now. Ineffable Truth helps with that a lot. I really like that. I only have 1. I would like to have like my whole gear. If I can have like every single slot could have rank 1 Ineffable Truth, I would use that. Like, that would be my ultimate fulfilling ultimate purpose. You know what I mean? So I think that would be absolutely spectacular for Holy Pally, because it would mean that you would basically just get free Holy Shocks all the time. Like, unless it doesn't work the way I think it does. I have to use CDs here because otherwise we're gonna die. Anyway, yeah, unless it doesn't work the way I think it does, which I'm pretty sure it does, it would just, like, yeah, whenever it procced, it would just reset Holy Shock, basically. Every time I would use it, it would be free, effectively. So that would be very interesting. It just depends on how often it would proc. And then that plus the last tier talent is really fun. The problem is, some of the best talents for Holy Pally are really low-level talents, so I don't know how fun it would be to play them at low level, especially if I was going to heal dungeons. But we'll see. I might play. I really want to get the Dark Iron Heritage Armor. I just can't decide if I want to make an actual dwarf. All right, we got another one. I'm just going to wait, though. We'll wait until we're farther in. Anyway, yeah, I really want to get the Dark Iron Transmog. I also want to get the dwarf one, which, like I was saying, I have a dwarf at max level that's going to effectively be naked doing it. I mean, it's going to be extremely undergeared. But I just can't decide if I want to make the Paladin on Alliance dwarf or Dark Iron dwarf. Cop's saying Dark Iron dwarf, and I totally agree. It's a really, 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 really cool race. But frankly, I really don't like the aesthetics. The thing that's awesome about Dark Iron is that their racials are fucking really potent. And they have probably the coolest thing in the game, which is that mole machine thing. So that's got to be like one of the... That's up there with the Vulperian racial for sure. 100%. It's not dead, and it's not going to die. Just take it down with that. Come close to dying there. Having more than 2 mobs on us with no potential to use CDs is definitely not ideal. How are we doing on hearthstones? Need another. Yeah, honestly, if I was gonna make a Dark Iron Dwarf Paladin and I decide not to boost, I might just level it like I said. I might as well just stop leveling that warrior. That warrior is 93 or something like that. I might as well just stop because there's no point. I don't want that warrior at max level. It would just be for the heritage armor. And if I can't get a Dark Iron Dwarf Paladin to 120 leveling, then I need to realize that and not worry about it anyway. Like if it's just too boring, I just think it might literally be too boring, honestly. I don't know if I can do it. I genuinely don't know if I can do it, honestly. The one thing I wouldn't mind doing is doing Shadow Moon, whatever it's called, Shadow Moon Valley. I've never done that zone as Alliance, and I think it would be really cool. So I might try that, honestly. Just to do like, there's a couple zones in the game that I really want to record me doing. If only because, this is going to sound really fucking stupid, but I like watching me play the game more than I like watching anybody else. I enjoy watching Cop play the game, but even that is like, there's times where I'm like, fuck man, I wish I was just doing this myself because I could do it exactly like I want it. But yeah, so like I would love to have a bunch of these zones that I know I will want to revisit in the future, recorded. The next one is definitely the Blood Elf starting zone. I've basically never done that zone. Like, the only times I've ever gone through that zone was in a rush. I've never done it in a fast, like in not a fast way. So I definitely want to do a full recording of that. I think I might wait for the alpha to do that though, to be honest, because that would be like literally the only reason I'm doing this is to record it, and it could be a good opportunity to see what low-level characters look like in the alpha, you know, if that's possible. So I could do that on live, but I think that one I'm just gonna straight up wait for because there's just no reason to play. Like that character would just get deleted after I did that. He would have no value other than to level through the starting zones. And that would not be like no interest in leveling fast or slow. It would have nothing to do that. It would just be me playing the game with this UI on basically and doing the entire zones and then editing it all down like I did with Suramar. That Suramar playthrough was the start of something that I probably should have thought more into, but I think it was really good, and it's definitely not my best work. Like it's very poorly done, honestly, compared to my standards now. So if I could, yeah, do more series like that, I think they would be valuable, honestly. Even like I said, even if it's just for me, like, because right now I use YouTube, like besides like Mythic Plus and stuff, I use YouTube as like an opportunity to like create content that I know I want. You know what I mean? It's like I've done that for a long time too, like the legendary ring quest line in MoP, or not, that was WoD I guess, but yeah, the legendary cloak quest line in MoP. I just recorded everything and I knew nobody would watch it, but I just wanted it because I knew someday I would want to come back to it, and I'd rather watch myself do it than some dope on YouTube who doesn't, you know, basically has no interest. We have different interests, let's put it that way, you know. Okay, what do we need here? Let's try this. I think this is a good idea. Because this is actually like, yeah, it's like good. I don't think it does good damage though. Actually, yeah, there we go. Something's doing good damage. Yeah, I think that's the way, honestly. Sweet. Probably only worth it in that situation, because otherwise I think the Chaos Bolts are more valuable. But now that it restores fragments, I think it's actually not bad. I don't know how many it restores. We'll have to try it on... there has to be like some pull that's 0 danger but high target value that we can learn from. But yeah, oh, we don't need to do that. But as of right now, my plans for the rest of BFA is to do a lot more of these fresh challenges. They seem to be very popular on the channel, and I understand why. And if I was going to do one, I think Holy Pally on Alliance would be really fun. I think Holy Pally is extremely strong right now, and I really enjoy it. I think I'm good at it too, honestly. I think I play it very well. Like, it's definitely, if I compare it to any other healer, I'm not even close. So a lot of people have been asking me to do Discipline Priest, which I will do for sure. I wanted to do a new Blood DK as well, and I definitely want to do a new Holy Pally. And then the only other class that was on the market was the Frost Mage that I still have out there. And I think I might, we'll see how long things go and how boring things get, but yeah. As of right now, some weeks there's just no reason to play my Death Knight. Without Titan Forging, there's very little to get from 5-mans other than score, and I obviously love-hate relationship with the score concept, so I don't really care about it, honestly. It's nice to get just for EPing, but it's so irrelevant in my opinion. It doesn't have any value, so it's just something to do. And I like doing 5-man, so obviously it's like, okay, we're gonna do 5-mans. What should we do? Well, we should do 5-mans that can give me something, and the chance of getting gear is extremely low, so what else can we get? And that's about it. That's all we can get, actually. Sadly, without Titan Forging, there's just no purpose. The only option would be getting like a good Gatiku or something like that. That could change things if we had Gatiku with Twilight Devastation on it. Then that would be a piece we want. But to farm for that, it's like, I mean, it literally could never die. We could do that dungeon every day, multiple times for the next 6 months, and we might never get it. So. Oh, we're up to 20. Is that it? Just making sure a second stack hasn't formed somewhere. That's possible, right? Because Zone thinks it's only stacked to 20 in old shit. I don't see a second stack anywhere, though, so I guess it's just a coincidence. Oh, let's find out. No, 22. Alright, good. Alright, we got our CD. Whoops. CD is not up. What's it? Oh, it is up. Just pressing the wrong button, that's why. Alright, let's get a big pack here. Oh, can we get 5 and survive? Oh, it was the wrong ability, fuck. Oh, the imp died, shit. Or whatever, the succubus. Yeah, I don't think I'm living this. Too many. And the boots are broken now. Should we try to find somewhere to repair? I don't... No idea where that would be. I'd have to go to another zone, I think. Let's just do it. We'll take Res Sickness. Take a little break here. Take Res Sickness and go see if we can't find somewhere to repair. And just follow the roads. Shouldn't be hard. Navigation, that'll be the hard part. Of course, if I come across literally any mob, I will probably get one shot. I have 400 health. No gear on, effectively naked. And Rest Sickness. There's a couple mobs right there. Kill those mobs and you get a quest. Something worth doing. But I wonder how long it would take with like full heirlooms. 1 to 120 with dungeons, pretty much dungeons. Could do battlegrounds. Oh, yo, maybe that's the play. That might actually make it exciting. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna try. We might try Battlegrounds instead. That sounds like that would actually be fun. Yeah, that sounds like that would actually be fun. We'll try Battlegrounds. With that trinket, I think that would be the play. I just hope the the queues aren't too long. We'll have to level, like, we'll have to do dungeons, or we'll have to do Battlegrounds alongside actual questing, I think. And we won't, no recording or nothing, we'll just do it for fun. See how it goes for a couple hours. Maybe we'll start that tonight or something. I'm just trying to not get burned out by this. Like, any free time I have, theoretically, it's probably needed to go to this, honestly. Like, if it doesn't go to this, I might not finish it, but I just don't care at this point. Like, I would rather take small breaks on this and not burn out than come in here and just, you know, spend 20 hours every 2 days on this, like 10 hours a day and all that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm already starting to feel a little bit like these last 2 weeks where we've done nothing but play WoW for 7 days straight is, yeah, not good. Not good for the mental mindset, unfortunately. But it's still fun. I mean, the fact that I'm still having fun doing some of this stuff is definitely, it's a good thing. I always wondered if the only reason I found stuff fun was because of how many breaks I had to take from it. But I'm glad to find out that that is not true. Is there no repair guy here? Ah, there's one. All right, sweet. Okay, good.
I am forsaken.
I'll get vendor 2 while we're here. Oh, we need to scrap, or need to disenchant that. What did we get? I missed it. Hopefully it's dust. Alright, that's it. Let's head back. Well, we can't actually tell if we have rest sickness still. How long do we have on that? We need to put the buffs back on the screen. Oh, 7 minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have taken rest sickness. Oh well. By the time we get back, it won't be too much longer. Ah, that was the wrong button. What's going on there? I don't get this. I don't want. Why is it gonna summon the void? I don't want it to do that. How do I get it to not do that? I don't. I don't know.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Well, we could try to kill a mob with rest sickness, I guess. We'll see if that's possible. Maybe with the infernal up it is. Did we put the pot on? No. Do that too before I forget. $2.6k health against 714 though. That doesn't sound like a good combo. Maybe I should maybe I should use the Voidwalker now, huh? Maybe it's worth it. I feel like the downtime, the packs where I don't have soul shards is definitely better than the packs where I don't have any health and I'm draining the full pack, right? I mean, does anybody disagree with that? I feel like that's just a fact, right? Drain soul does so little freaking damage. Just worried that the pet's gonna die a lot, which it definitely would. Already forgotten how we get down there. We just did this same mistake a while ago. It's over here, I think. Okay, it's the water elemental here. Alright, let's give it a try. Jesus. Yeah, that poison ball's probably just gonna kill me, huh? Yes, it is! Okay, we cannot do this. Just fear. And we could run, I guess. No way, we're gonna have to sit here and wait for the red sickness, sadly. I didn't think it would be that bad. I've leveled characters naked, but that is like, I literally don't do any damage. I did my full burst rotation, basically, and it didn't do like 10% of the health. Hopefully, is that enough? I don't know. We have to reload to be able to tell. Okay, 3 minutes. Yeah, we're good. 3 minutes left. We'll just have to sit here and wait. So what can we do? Check out some things on Wowhead. Big news coming. I'm hopefully soon. Oh no, what the fuck? They just come over here and one-shot me. Sweet. We'll just hang out here. Actually, just go to our body. Where's our body? Oh, real far. Okay, well, let's not hang out here. Go all the way around. By the time we get back to the body, it'll be done, so we're good. Freaking rock elementals. Like, I am a slave no longer! Fucking pimp slap me. Thanks for stopping by, me. That's pretty brutal, honestly. The cool thing, though, if I do a... oh, no, that won't help. I was going to say, if I do a... Oh, look, we're almost 65. That's not bad, actually. If I did level a new character on Alliance, and I did dungeons, I could party sync to do dungeons further. Or you know what, I could even just party sync and do Battlegrounds. I like the Battlegrounds concept because I got that freaking trinket and that is definitely good. Like, I mean, I don't know how good Battlegrounds are for leveling. They're probably not as good as dungeons, but I think they'd be a lot more fun. Dungeons are fun. There'd be a couple dungeons like around like level 40 or something like that I would want to do. But, like, yeah, the Dire Mauls, that would be one for sure. But other than that, they're all kind of boring. I've done the ones like 10 to whatever, 10 to 25 so many times. And you never really get like, I don't know. The good dungeons are higher level, so. I'd love to do Steam Vaults and stuff, but we're probably going to do that on this character, so. Okay, you know what? Let's try the blueberry for a bit. Where that man at? One of the big problems with the blueberry was that he was pulling shit. That'll no longer apply. Because there's not anything to pull. And he should make pulling these bigger packs a little easier. Hopefully. Just he does so much less damage, I think. That was the problem, too. Yeah. So, took 0 damage there, so I never have to drain. Just have to actually pay attention to that. And if he dies, that's fine. We'll res him. No big deal. He's only at half health right now, so maybe every 4 mobs he'll die, something like that. Depends if he regens health out of combat. I don't know how that works. Not much, it looks like. He's about 60% right now. I could show nameplates. Will it show the pet? No. Okay, so that's out. Need to have something to show the pet. Maybe it's like interface. Where's that even display? Maybe. I don't actually know where this is. Because I would never want it on besides this. Names, that must be it. Yeah, minions. Okay, let's try it. Oh, I see his health, or I see his name, that doesn't help. That is not what I was looking for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we don't want that. Oh, no, now it's fucked. Wait, what the hell? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Am I missing it somewhere? I don't know. Let's fight some things and see. Maybe it shows up when we're in combat or something. Doesn't look like it. That's strange. Gotta be a way to make it happen. I just don't know what it would be. Well, we'll leave it on. I never play with this on anyway, so there's no reason to have it off. It's good to see the nameplate on the pet, I guess. Even though it kind of blocks the cast bars and stuff. Pet's almost dead. Next kill, he'll probably die. This is the only problem here now. This mob is going to die in the water. Not ideal. And we get a big pull over here, though. He didn't die. But he's going to, so let's respawn him. And then get big old pull. Oh, that happens. Fuck. Ah, right, okay. Definitely not what we want. Okay, there's 2. Oh, shit. Let's get 4 here. Yeah, just keep AoEing. I think that's the play. Did the pet die? Looks like it did, yeah. And that was easy. You could feasibly do that with anytime there's more than one mob. Let's try it, I guess. I just don't know how good the AoE is, that's the problem. Oh, it's not even hitting anything. Literally missing both mobs. Awesome. No, it's hitting them, but doing almost nothing. That's more resilient than I expected, though. Oh, I dinged 65. Wow. Wish I knew that before I could have pulled bigger. It's funny. Oh, the chat's off again, though. Yeah, it's all fucked. Start over. Some of the things are toggles and some of the things aren't. So the things that are toggles, if they get out of sync, then obviously you have to start over. Otherwise, you'll never be able to get them back in sync. We could save that more aggressive pull, because I'm sure the CD is coming up. Looks like it's on its way up. Alright, it's up, right? Yep. Oh wow, the pet's dead already. That's not necessarily ideal. Gonna have to get him back out because we need him alive for sure. Otherwise we die, which we do anyway, I think. Use the CD. Forgot about this. Strain. Okay, one's dead. Dead. I gotta put soulstone on myself too. This is stupid. Wait, garage. What? Oh, I thought that was like actually garage. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that was some kind of Easter egg. I was like, what the fuck? Garage is here. Oh, water looks really crazy when you're dead. Alright, that was a little aggressive. Oh, there's a fucking drop there, though. We did kill something. There's only one thing. Need to get that before it goes away. Wow, that gave 4? Oh, that's because I looted that, and that one also gave 2. Forget it. You don't have to worry about anything. Alright, we're up to 29 now. Not too bad. That guy's not in a good spot, so we'll forget about him. I'm using the... Just wasn't even looking at my screen there for a little bit. Using the drain life for no reason at all. Full health heal. First day I've had the window open in a long time and there's a lot of stuff that's distracting me. You always heal him, I guess, but... Wow, yeah, we definitely can. That, like, is reduced by the absorb I have, so it barely even damaged me. That's pretty nice. That's definitely the play. Every once in a while, just heal him. If only our abilities did slightly more damage. 4 globals would be so much better than 5. That 5th global is, like, really awkward. See, like, casting another incinerate there, like, doesn't quite kill it. Sitting here waiting for him to die, basically. Yeah, that's really nice, because we burn through that shield that we have, and that's like freaking easy mode. The shield's not going to ever get used otherwise when we're doing this, so. That time we got a crit or something. Okay, we got CDs up. Let's get some form of big pack here sometime soon. Looks like that won't be happening. We'll have to go down this way to get one. I was thinking we can get a rock elemental, but like there's no, I literally don't think I need those at all. I did not see a primal earth or whatever anywhere, and I don't think they it's, yeah, I think they do give primal earth, but it's like just for blacksmithing. It's like not for tailoring at all, maybe. Literally zero uses, I don't know. It's going a lot better. That was perfect. That's not enough, fuck. That's crazy. I hate that we have to swim in the water for this. That's the only thing that sucks. I'd rather the mob come onto dry land there, or whatever. Walkable land, at least. Pet died. Sitting here drain life. That's a hard habit to break, man. It's funny. Wasting all that time. Okay, let's see. We can get at least 2. I don't think there's any others. Oh, just kidding. We don't have our CD up? Yeah, I thought it'd be up for sure. Oh well. 2's fine, honestly. With the pet tanking, it doesn't even really matter. He's barely even took damage as well. That's a good way to do it. Not sure if it's faster, to be honest. I mean, I guess it is. As long as the pet doesn't take, like, irreparable damage. And we have to sit there and res him after that. Or during it, more so. That would be worse. During it would be much worse. I'd aggro that rock elemental. Really only aggroed yellows. That was the problem. Because it does this like AoE. It's like an 8-yard AoE or something. And yeah, that was not fun having those mobs constantly get aggroed. Because then it would just die. Like it would aggro stuff and then just die, and then that would be it. Like, oh, thanks a lot, man. You really helped me out. Yeah, we should definitely go big here. It's pretty much not even big because by the time all three of them together, one's dead already. Oh, speaking of dead, freaking Voidwalker dead again. Yeah, you know, I don't think there can't possibly be a better place to farm these, honestly. They're in such abundance, too, like, yeah. If I was fully geared, like, not naked, basically, I could easily pull 3 and 4 at a time and just kind of crush them. Obviously, in TBC, it's going to be a little different, but, not really that different. Like, if you were, like, a raid-geared mage or something like that, I'm sure you could pull as many as were in range and you'd be fine. It's actually a relatively, like, fun farm, too, honestly. I'm not sure why. It's just, like, kind of interesting to see the patterns every few, like, 20 minutes. We do, like, the full round. Oh my god, he died again. And we don't have a shard. How long does it take? Let's go. What the fuck? There we go. That ability, the Burning Rush ability, that doesn't seem to, yeah. That ability doesn't seem to use the shield, though, so it's interesting. I keep, like, not getting the ability out. Because the mobs are behind me and all over the place. Oh, the Infernal died too, wow. That's not ideal, but whatever. 3 mobs is plenty, I don't need any extra, honestly. Come on. Oh, I don't know when my pot is going to be up either. Not for a long time, I'm sure we haven't been here that long. It's only 4 o'clock now. We've been doing this for about an hour now. Heal the pep. If only hearthstone healed him too, that'd be neat. I say maybe we try Affliction again, but I don't think it would work at all because even if it did the same damage, it doesn't have the CD. Like, Infernal is very strong for this. Like, it's a very strong. And I know Affliction's AoE is weak, so like at best it does more single target. That might, but I don't know how to play it, so it probably won't. And it definitely doesn't have that every 2 minutes you can pull 3 or 4 mobs thing. Definitely doesn't have that, because at best it has that dark glare. It'd be better to try Demo if anything. But I definitely don't know how to play that. Have it up. I'm literally gonna hit all 3 of them with that. That is ridiculous. They're not even in combat and I hit all 3 of them. That's a great spot to be grinding, honestly. That is like the best possible pull. That is crazy. I really didn't even take damage this pack. Pet's dead though. Looks weird with the grass there, but still gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I'm gonna avoid the ones in the water, honestly. It's slowing me down enough that it's not fun to go swimming through the water. This one's pretty much in the water too. I should have not pulled it. I can't even make Shadow Cloth right now. The place that you make it... Yeah, the place that you make it is too high level. I'm sure I can't even go there. I guess I could, technically, but I don't know how I would... I wonder how it works. The minimum level means, like, the mobs start at minimum at that level. Is that right? So if I went there... Well, we tried that with Stone Talon. You remember when I was only, like, level 12? I don't even know what level I was. Wasn't 20 yet. And we went to Stone Talon, and we could kill some mobs. It wasn't impossible. Wait, what I'm doing right now is getting materials for the gear that I can make, but I don't have the materials for the cloth. The cloth requires elemental shadow and elemental fire, right? So that is not... We're wasting... Yeah, not wasting time, but... We're not able to do anything with it anyway right now, so... One down there? Yep. This one's probably not worth getting, honestly. It's like, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. It's like in water the whole time. You have to swim. Didn't even realize there was one there, honestly. Why is the pet not attacking my target? That's strange. Oh, it just taunted my target. That's interesting. That's strange. I thought that what I thought was going to happen there was the pet would pull that one out of the water. It didn't happen. I was really hoping that was what was going to happen. If I pulled the second mob, it would then go chasing after that one and pull the first one out of the water. But that did not happen that way. It's the only thing that sucks about this. I don't know if there's a way to stop that either. I don't think there is. For some reason, it seems like you have to have the pet bar on the screen when it spawns. Other than an add-on, I don't think there's a way to stop that. And obviously, I'm trying not to use add-ons for this. Yeah, like the pet turned and taunted it. That's interesting. Very interesting, actually. Another green. Okay, no ones that are like in, literally have to swim like a minute to get it. And a lot now. To another 5. Yeah, what I could do is I could turn game sounds up really. Like, yeah, I could try the ASMR thing people are going on about. And then I could just put on like a YouTube video on my tablet and just put headphones into that instead. That's not a bad idea. I just don't know how to, like, I know there's a way to do it, I just don't know how. What's this? Oh, Pyrrhus Shaman, 111. Well, we're gonna have to wait for a shard here. Here we go. Alright, we can do a big pull. What was that? Let's just do 3 because these are not in the ideal starting spot. Just kidding, let's do 4. First 3 are almost dead, honestly. Yeah, that was easy. Come on, let's get 8. That'd be so awesome. Oh, Essence of Water, though. What is that? Wait, isn't that for classic stuff? I feel like that is, yeah. So obviously the Primal Waters are the classic equivalent, or the TBC equivalent. It's odd. Somebody commenting on Opie, saying, I just discovered it. It's a great add-on, yeah. I agree. Wait, the pet died? Fuck. If only he was a little bulkier. We did get what we wanted out of that, though. We didn't have to swim through the water much to get that. Or if I had a pet heal like the problem is the pet heal is really bad. How much longer? Here's that like god tier pack where they literally like all walk together. It's so weird. I couldn't believe that. I literally hit them all out of combat. That was bizarre. It's like those League of Legends games where like you accidentally like the whole team gets hit by an ultimate at the same time. It's funny. How much longer? It's not even worth, like honestly not even worth fighting those. They're so easy to kill with that up. Just come and kill this one first. There we go. Oh, well. Let's do that one too, I guess. Should probably throw out the stun. I don't see any reason not to. Oh, can you have 2 down? Oh shit, you can. Wow, that's pretty cool. Another green. Guy said he got a new weapon. He went from two 390s to one 445 and one 400, and his DPS is almost doubled. And I commented on that because I think it's important for people to remember that melee damage was like heavily buffed in BFA, and I think a lot of people forget that, honestly, or they've just gotten used to it, I guess. But like, yeah, like usually my top damage is melees. Well, now with Twilight Devastation, that's no longer true, but before, you know, season 3 and prior, my top damage was melee, so I never understood why people thought like, it's definitely worth a better, lower item level weapon because it's got better secondary stats on it. It's like, if you say so. Secondary stats are that good, I guess. I don't know, but this seems hard to believe. Let's make a new hearthstone while we got the bar up easily. Yeah, got a soulstone. It doesn't even matter though, because it's not. It doesn't last long enough. Soulstoning herself is pointless. I'm never gonna remember to do it every 15 minutes. Almost up to 7 more. Those two are like fucking standing directly on top of each other. It's so weird. So I guess that means no more like gaming conventions this year, huh? Or not necessarily conventions, but I was like AGDQ type thing. They got that off just in time, huh? A month and a half later, everything goes to shit. RPG limit break is supposed to be in May, though. That's what I'm thinking. On the website, they still haven't canceled it, but I don't see how. It can't happen, right? No way. People come from all over the world to participate in that, don't they? I'm not actually sure. Well, maybe they'll have it purely remotely, actually. I don't know, though. Because they've, like, sold tickets for, like, people to come and visit or whatever. Not visit, but, like, attend, right? Yeah, this one's gonna be a pain. Okay, we have 7, so 8 total. Oh, our pet's dead again? Fuck, man. While we're here, let's take a look. How much actual netherweave? You know, I'm kind of overestimating netherweave, honestly. I guess I could always buy some, but I need a lot of that to make... Oh, yeah, I need a ton of that just to make enough shadow cloth. Well, we could make... well, not really, but... We could make some cloth right now if we had the stuff for it, huh? What would I want to make? I guess the shoulders or the chest first, I mean. 2 sockets too. I'll have to get some gems, but we can do that eventually by running heroics. Your frost and shadow damage spells heal you for 2% of the damage. That's pretty good. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it right here. I am not feeling great right now, so I'll be right back. I'll be picking this up shortly, but just got to step away for a little bit, and I don't want there to be like a 30-minute intermission. So thanks for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.